some new tasty treats. Tina's in our Zofex kitchen with Dyana O'Brien. She might be a familiar face to some of you with today's recipes from home.
This is Dyana, and you know what? Over time, I guess you have sent in pictures every time we ask for baking pictures.
Every time.
You send in these beautiful, gorgeous pictures, and I'm like, are you just, you know, making this up? And it's that this is stuff that you've done.
It really is.
All right, tell everybody about your adventure out to England.
So this summer, I went over to the UK to film in the tent. If you watch the Great British Bake Off, I was there for the American version called the Great American Baking Show.
Okay.
And we filmed for about 8 weeks in the tent with Paul and Prue, just like they do in the British version.
I can't believe it.
And yeah, and we do a bake-along every Friday, and this is this week's bake-along. It's a Swiss roll.
Okay, so the bake-along is separate from the show. Obviously, the show aired already.
Correct. It's separate from the show, but
I tried to book her months ago, but she says, I can't talk about something. I'm on a TV show, and I have to wait till it airs.
Yeah, so it is airing now, and all the episodes are out, so you can go stream them.
Congratulations!
Thank you so
Great
much.
American Baking Show.
That's
not
correct.
the British one.
That's correct.
The American one. Okay.
Yes. So, so yeah, and then I was there filming for about 8 weeks, and then each week we do the technical.
Right.
So that's kind of like on Chopped, where you just uncover it. There's a vague recipe, and you have to like bake it.
You got to know your stuff.
Yeah. Basically, it said bake a Swiss roll, make lemon curd. So if you didn't know how to do that, you're in trouble. So this is the technical.
Pressure.
Yeah, this is
and
the
then
technical.
but for regular people, they can bake along with you weekly.
Exactly.
Now, who are these people? With all the contestants you're baking along with?
The
or with
contestants
you?
are doing. Anybody around the world can come and watch and participate, because I'm posting the recipes. Roku channel and the Great American Baking Show are also posting each week the technical.
All right, so it's Swiss rolls. Okay.
Swiss rolls.
What is a Swiss roll?
So a Swiss roll is a really light sponge cake, and I'm going to go ahead and unroll it now. It's notorious for cracking, and granted, I made this one yesterday, so it may crack, but it's okay. You can do cover a multitude of sins here. So I did
different colors.
I piped it, so I made a little bit of a design. This is going to be a lemon raspberry cake, and so basically you just put it in your tea towel. I've got some raspberry whipped cream here, and you want to start and just fill it in with the cream, and then leave a little bit of a border on the edges because it's going to ooze out.
Yeah.
And now right here I have the homemade lemon curd.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll go right here.
Okay.
And that's the beauty of this cake. So it kind of,
you're using the tea towel.
Use the tea towel to do
now,
a little
why
push.
tea towel versus your hand
Exactly,
like that?
yeah.
I mean, is it just easier and so
it is, yeah. And then you want to like let that set up.
Okay.
And we lucked out because it didn't crack.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I was really worried.
That's
but then
oozing out a little bit here.
Yeah, and then you just would wrap this up in the tea towel and put it in the fridge and let it firm up for a couple of hours.
Okay.
And then you end up with something like this with a nice roll.
And
and it'll firm
the
up.
cake portion is a sponge.
Yeah, it's very soft, it's very light. And if you do get a crack, you can cover it with like a multitude of sins here. You can just like do a little dollop and
do a little
dollop. So you can kind of dress it up or dress it down with fruit. It's great all season. So for summer, you can do a berry, strawberry shortcake, raspberries, blueberries, whatever. If you want to get really intricate, these are called inlays, where you do a design on the cake before you pour the batter in.
Inlays?
Yes.
What is that?
It's basically, it's another cake batter that's just a little thicker that you pop in the freezer to make a design.
Pressing it in?
Yep.
Oh, wow. And what kind is this?
And this is a coffee hazelnut and chocolate cake. Yes.
Why do you do that to us?
Because it's delicious. I want you guys to taste it. So whenever you're ready, I'll cut you a slice, because this is as simple as it is.
Now, so you spent 8 weeks shooting in England.
Yes, right outside
What's
of London.
What's it like to be in the tent? Because I know a lot of people watch the British show.
They do. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience. It was really hot. Paul and Prue were great, but I'll tell you, the best thing that came of that show is the friends that I made. The bakers and I, we talk every day, and we are so tight. And
the best thing also is this.
That was the best
Paul
thing. That did happen.
Handshake, which means what? Tell everybody what that means.
It means, well, it means my life is complete.
If Paul Hollywood gives you a handshake, that means it's the best. He can't complain about anything.
Wow.
And he does.
Yes, he does.
He's a famous baker.
Right.
And he's a host of the show.
And I did get it for Bread Week, which he's notorious famous for bread. I mean, bread is his
my
thing. So that
goodness.
was, I thought I was going to go home on Bread Week.
How do people do the bake along? So where do they go?
Sure.
On what website?
So if you go to Instagram, you can follow my page, which is the Rockabilly Baker.
The Rockabilly
The
Baker.
Rockabilly Baker. And then I've got all of the recipes posted there. There's links in my profile to the recipes. You can also find them on the Great American Baking Show on their site, or the Roku channel. Where
So
it's streaming.
they have to make a Swiss roll cake.
Yes.
Post their picture.
Yes.
Right in the description.
So if you want to make the Swiss roll cake, that recipe is up now. You can.
That needs to go in the fridge, huh?
Yes.
to
Yeah, we'll
firm
put
up.
it exactly.
Okay.
So they'll make that, and then they'll tag Great Bake Along.
Great bake
Yeah,
along.
hashtag Great Bake Along.
I love
and then
it.
you'll see just a myriad of photos of different interpretations of the same cake, and it's really cool.
Okay,
and
really quick.
interesting.
Next week, it's
Next week, it's Burger Week, so we'll be making buns and hamburgers. So, perfect.
there you go. There
Win-win.
you go. All right, Dyana O'Brien, follow her, the Rockabilly Baker. Follow her on Instagram and for more information there. All right, we'll be right back. Yummy!
Yay,